Hello, everyone. How are you? This is David again. Today, we'll talk about very important topic, which is money. Money controls many things in our lives. Some degree, it controls people. So, money, a word came from the god Mammon. Mammon was an idol that was worshipped by Greeks long time ago. He was the god of fortune, the god of wealth, the god of money in general, and people would offer him offerings and worship him to receive wealth and money, of course. Money, as I said, is very important. It's a huge, strong tool for us to use. It could be a bliss for someone and a curse on another person. I'll read a small passage from the Gospel of Luke talking about a very important person who was rich, and in the eyes of the world he was a very successful person, but in the eyes of God he was not so much. So if you allow me, I'll read this passage for you. It's the parable of the foolish man, or of rich fool. It's in Luke 12:16 to 21. He spoke a parable to them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth abundantly. He reasoned with himself, saying, what will I do, because I do not have room to store my crops? He said, this is what I will do. I will pull down my barns and build bigger ones, and there I will store all my grain and my goods. I will tell my soul, soul, you have many goods laid up for many years. Take your ease, eat, drink, be merry. But God said to him, you foolish one, tonight your soul is required of you. The thing which you have prepared, whose will they be? So is he who lays up treasures for himself and is not rich toward God. It's very harsh parable compared to how people think today. According to today's mindset and logic, the world is comparing people using money. Money uh, is the tool or the qualifications of how the world sees people right now. But in the eyes of the Lord is totally different. A man like that at that time, people will look at him as very successful person, very smart man, who not only got enough to pay his bills and live a good life, no, but he has a lot for the future. He saved a lot for the future. To himself, he thought, this man, that he can control the future too. But sadly, brothers and sisters, today we think that we can do that. We can control our future too. This is not how God saw that man. In the eyes of the Lord, that this man, that who was so successful in the eyes of people, was so foolish and not a wise person, because he cared so much about today, about money, about tools, about things that we have control of, and thought that his security, his safety, his future is in them. Please don't do the same thing. Your safety isn't only in God. Money comes and goes. Today, someone is rich, tomorrow is very poor. Today, you have a car, tomorrow, you may have two or have none. There is no security in money, no safety in money. You cannot depend on money. Money is a great blessing from God, but it's no more than that. It's no more than that. It's just money. I worked in the bank for many years, and I was promoted to work at the central vault of my bank. And there I was responsible of counting and preparing millions of dollars. I saw so much money to the degree that came like I was responsible for about almost $20 million. I was responsible of preparing the cash and give it to the branches and receiving the cash from the branches and bring it to the vault and count it and make sure there's no penny over, no penny less. But at that time, God taught me a huge lesson. When He changed my mind and made me look at this money, I work with so much money. Well, definitely it's not mine, it's the bank's. But by doing that, I start to realize that this is just paper. It's a thing. It's not worth people fight for it. It's not worth people kill for it. It's not worth that we hate each other for it. It's just money. I remember I was looking at the cages we keep the money at the bank, and I said this word to them, start speaking to Mammon, the god of money, and told him, "You will have no authority over me. You will have no power over me. I belong to the Lord who made you." Believe me, when you step above money, you will feel so strong. You'll be very powerful to the degree that nothing can make you fear because you lay your trust on who deserve all the trust, in Jesus. I'm asking you today, if you're running for the goodness of this life, which are great blessings, but you valued it more than what it's really worth, I ask you to rethink that. The Lord Jesus is telling you that He loves you, that He is your security, your place to be, your hiding place. He is your God, He is your King, He is your Master, He is the Lord of Lords and the King of Kings.